Hi, welcome to Peru. These are the coffee cherries. I love coffee.
There is a coffee price crisis happening right now.
Fairtrade sent us to Peru to make a video about Fairtrade coffee.
My name is Lenin. I drink coffee for a living. You've been drinking your coffee wrong, and I will tell you why. This is the process of cupping coffee. What is cupping? Cupping is the process of identification of the flavor of the coffee. We can identify if the coffee will be good or bad. We are going to San Ignacio province and to visit my mother's farm. We are in Chamanal, the place I was born. My story of coffee starts here in this small town. I feel so proud of my mom because she was a mother, she was a coffee farmer. My father, they broke apart, and I think it was hard for her to take care for two children. Always she was thinking about, okay, I want my sons to be a professional. I am the first member of the family that went to study to the university. I studied international business.
Mi nombre es Emiliana García Tocto y pertenezco a la cooperativa Sol y Café. Me siento muy orgullosa por tener mi hijo.
After I studied at the university, I started working in a cooperative. Cupping coffee is really hard to become a key grader because many exams, 21 exams, you have to train your nose, your tongues, and try to smell everything. We are in Sol y Café. These farmers are bringing the coffee from the highlands to be sold. We are working in two provinces, in Jaén and San Ignacio in the north of Peru. We have many farmers, men and women, bringing the coffee to the cooperative. The farmers bring the coffee to be weighed and tasted for quality. This is the process of sorting the coffee, where we can identify the good beans from the bad ones.
Bienvenidos a mi quinta de Huarapal.
We are going to pick coffee, just red cherries. If you want to produce a good coffee, just to pick the red beans.
El cambio climático ha afectado porque hay muchas enfermedades y sequías.
After the picking, the coffee is ready to remove the pulp. When you remove the pulp, we get two beans. We fermentate the coffee cherries for 24 or 48 hours. It depends the altitude of the farm. And then the coffee is ready for washing. And after that, we dry the coffee for almost 5 or 7 days. It depends the weather. And then the coffee is ready to be sold to the cooperative Sol y Café.
Globally, the market value for coffee is well below what we would consider to be a living wage for coffee producers worldwide. It is definitely on all of the consumers of coffee to start to question how much companies are paying farmers for their coffee.
Being part of Fairtrade seal, we are protected about the prices because we have a minimum price. This is different when you are a conventional farmer because you are worried about New York.
Fairtrade USA is a nonprofit organization. Fairtrade started as a movement led by farmers specifically in coffee.
Gracias a la cooperativa también pudimos vender ya el café más a precio y especialmente yo, gracias a Dios, gracias a mi café que he producido, he llegado también a sustentarme yo y educar a mis hijos.
Cupping is important because we can know the value of the coffee and give the best prices to the farmers. We are going to give a score and make sure about the quality. Now I'm going to roast this green coffee to get a roasted coffee. We are going to put into a roasting machine. I need to make sure about the color of the beans. It must be in the right color to be cupped. Here you can see this is a uniform color, and now the coffee is ready. Here we have 5 cups. The 5 cups are from one farmer. We need to make sure all the cups are the same flavor and the same sweetness. The first step is try to identify the fragrance of the coffee, and we are going to do like this. We can find flavors like chocolate, blueberries, vanilla, or like floral flavors. For example, this coffee to me is chocolate. And the second step is to put water into the glasses. The next step is break the cup. Break the cup means do like this. She is identifying like floral flavors, and chocolate is very common in the Peruvian coffee. Here at Sol y Café we have 5 coffee profiles. One of them is un coffee. The profile of this coffee is dark chocolate It's like blueberries, very complex. I like this kind of coffee. Pacas coffee, this is a fruity coffee with more hours of fermentation. Tres Rios, this coffee profile is just clean cup. Amoju is like a soft chocolate with flavors like apples or mandarins. This today is our highest profile. This coffee is very floral. After we break the cup, we need to clean the cup. And we are going to do like this. First, clean the spoons and then clean the cup. After the coffee is cooled down, the coffee is ready for cupping. And we are going to do like this. In this process, we are going to identify the flavor of the coffee, the body of the coffee, the acidity of the coffee, and the aftertaste of the coffee. I want to tell you that behind the cup of coffee you are drinking, there is a hard work of simple families, humble families. The right way to drink coffee is the coffee that supports coffee families. Make sure about the fair trade seal.
Direct trade and fair trade are not mutually exclusive, and they actually benefit each other when coffee roasters use both.